What's good, everyone? This is your boy Harley. Welcome back with another video, y'all. How's everyone doing? So I'm just gonna go straight right into it, and let me also remind you that with what I'm gonna say, it's people are gonna have their opinions on it. And this is probably gonna be a one of my more controversial videos. The reason why I say that is because you read the title correctly about Lil Nas X and his performance at the BET Awards and his music video, which was Industry. Now, before I give my thoughts, how about before if you want to hear my thoughts on what's been going on, how about you go ahead and pause this video, and I'll wait, and then while I wait, you go ahead and type in Lil Nas X BET, Lil Nas X Industry with Jack Harlow, and you look at both those videos, and then you give me your thoughts. I'll wait. You did it? Okay. How'd you? What's your thoughts on it? All right. Cool. All right. So, my thoughts on it. I watched both, and I'm gonna say this. And note, when I do make these videos, I don't do these videos to offend anyone. I don't do these videos to make fun of anyone's personal decisions in life. Like, either you're with me or you're against me. Either I'll. But one thing about me, I'm gonna respect who you are as a person when you're my friend. But when there's things that draw a fine line, that doesn't come to your personal decision of what made you successful and what made you love for who you are, I am not the person to judge that. This is just my opinion. This is just my prerogative, and that's just this is the way how I view it, too. So I hope that the viewers understand where I'm coming from. So, Lil Nas X at the BET Awards was kissing it with one of the backup dancers. Okay, people are saying like there are some people who are like ugh, but then the other people are like okay, nice, yeah, I like that. Then you saw the music video, which was Lil Nas X with Industry, where you see a bunch of men dancing around naked. And the funny thing was, I didn't know anything. It's a new video too. Like I didn't know anything about that video till one of my coworker, which I'm not gonna give any personal info about, but she told me like you saw the Lil Nas X video. I'm like, why, what it's about? So I typed it in. I just typed a new music video, and I was like, I like the song. Industry is fire. I like it, but the video itself got a little bit too much. And look, this is just me. Like the way how I see men dancing naked, it could be the same standard as how women don't want to see themselves dancing naked. Like I think like this is where okay. This is at one point do you believe that doesn't become music anymore, too? Like, bro, we get it. You're gay, okay? Am I against it? Hell no, I'm not. You know, like if I was against that, I wouldn't be making this type of video at all, too. This is just giving my opinion of what's more about when stuff like that is happening. My point is just that like for anyone watching this that's gay, go ahead and be you. You're free to be whoever you want to be. Your personal decision of what makes you loved and what makes you love another person is solely all on you. That's not what it's about. What it's about is when it doesn't become the genre and the music that you're a part of. So, with that being said, I just feel like me personally, like we get it with Lil Nas X. We get that he loves men. We get that he loves his own kind. But at one point, as I'm gonna say before, does it become more about music? Because now I just feel like that he's trying to make it more about like more about his sexuality than it is the music itself. Now people are gonna say, well, how's what Lil Nas X is doing exactly what what any other woman would do if they kissed another woman, and you wouldn't have a problem with it. I mean, look, I like seeing two women kiss each other, but that's not. But it doesn't make it right. I mean, like let's say a female artist was constantly doing what Lil Nas X was doing, I'd be saying the same exact thing. Like, my viewership, if I view one person another way, is going to be they do something that's nearly the same as another person that's, and they're of different genders. My viewership on that is going to be the same. Like, I've seen women, as I said before, I've seen women kiss each other, like in performances or in person. And do I enjoy watching that? I'll be honest with you. Yes, I do. But I don't enjoy two men watch kiss each other. But it's natural. I can't judge that. That's just like, you're going to get some people that will be like, ugh, again. But then you're going to get some people be like, oh. But this isn't about that. Like, if you're gay, you kiss a man, you do whatever you is personal with them. That's your decision. That's what you want to do in life, or like whatever you do in your personal life. You shouldn't be judged. No one's sexuality. And I'm gonna get before I resume. I'm just gonna go ahead and say nobody's sexuality should be judged. It should never be judged. That's their personal decision. Like, if I'm straight, respect it. If you're gay, respect it. If you're bi, respect it. If you are transitioning from being bi to gay to straight, or gay bi straight, or straight gay bi, like, nobody should be against it. That's your decision. You're probably bi curious. You probably are curious. That's not what this is about. But what I will say is that nobody should judge your sexuality. Is what I'm saying. In Lil Nas X's case, we can respect that he's gay. All right, that's not the problem. That's definitely not the problem at all. It's just when you're a music performer and then you're doing these consistent acts of exploring or exposing yourself and of kissing on stage to then dancing with multiple men naked, it doesn't become music anymore. To me personally, this is just me personally. It's probably gonna be my most controversial video, because and I'm gonna say this again, if a woman did it, it'd be the same case. It'd be in the same situation in Lil Nas X's case. Like, granted, okay, it's gonna catch more of my attention, like if a woman dances with other women naked, but that doesn't make it doesn't make it right. Like, just cause a straight guy watches gay men dance with each other, along with women dancing with each other, or straight women, lesbian women. I don't care sexuality. Again, I don't care about that. You love who you love. When it comes to that, like, it just because you like seeing one person do it doesn't mean that it should just only be women doing it. Put it this way, it shouldn't just be women being viewed as, oh, women. It's gonna be more. It should always be more enjoyable for women to kiss other women than it is men to kiss other men. No, it's not it's not about that. Like, then because if we were living in a one-sided world where it should only just be women doing desires for men for their own sexuality to love what they love to do, but for our own visual pleasure, then the world will be one-sided. Like, the point is that it's not music anymore. Why I feel like what Lil Nas X is doing. Like, we get it, bro. You're gay. Like, I respect you for who you are. I respect that you are a successful artist for exposing yourself, for being who you are, showing yourself that you are gay. But the past two stunts of the kissing on stage and the music video, I mean, like, now it just makes it feel like, okay, you're just doing it for publicity and you're just trying to gain a reaction out of everyone, trying to gain viewership, and you're trying to catch other people's attention. It's more about attention, and maybe because he's trying to make himself a platform, saying that, like, I'm gay and I'm going to do these types of performances. The way how I see Lil Nas X doing that is, like, remember when Miley Cyrus did that Wrecking Ball music video and she was naked? Like, there was the uncensored version where she was naked going on the Wrecking Ball. Like, I'm not, like, look, like, my opinions on Miley Cyrus, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not the biggest fan of her work. I'm not the biggest fan of her as a person. Like, I felt like that she was most successful when she did the Hannah Montana. And granted, I wasn't big on Disney back then, but I do know that that's what she was most successful on. That doesn't mean that she could be disqualified, same way how Lil Nas X shouldn't be disqualified for their sexuality. I mean, it's rumored or it's believed that that Miley Cyrus is bi. I don't know, or she's married. Like it's circling around, but I'm not gonna make misplaced judgment on Miley Cyrus. This isn't about that. But the way how I can view Miley Cyrus is the way how I can view Lil Nas X. They should. It becomes more of an attention getter, too. Where just like, yes, we get it. Like Miley Cyrus likes to jump ship from man to 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 man. Okay. Like, I mean that's her life. She can do whatever she wants when it comes to dating. It's just when you go ahead and do that, along with mixing in the fact that you're like naked on that. I mean, like, look, listen, this isn't porn. If I wanted to watch porn, then okay, then I'll go ahead and open up my phone on the website and go ahead and enjoy that. But it's just becoming an attention getter. Same way with Lil Nas X, it's just more about trying to gain attention, probably building your platform to go ahead and say that like this is who I am. Now, again, you can be whoever you want to be, like, and if it makes you happy, but when it's all said and done, is it about your music or is it about your sexuality? If it's about your sexuality, you might as well have it explained in a different way. The message is already well set, and I feel like this whole year on Lil Nas X has just been straight up trying to expose the sexuality in other ways to where it's just like it makes viewership one sided. Now, what's your? I wanted you guys to go ahead and give me your thoughts that in the comment section below. Like as I said before, I'm not against anyone's sexuality at all. I have friends, close friends, who are gay. That doesn't mean I'm against or like what they do as opposed to what a straight person would do. Like that's their decision and that's their life too. So we get it. Like, but people are also gonna say, well, again, women like what? But if a woman kissed another woman on stage, you wouldn't have a problem with it. I mean, by my eyes, I enjoy that more because I'm a straight human being. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna make my derogative one sided and say that women should only do that and men shouldn't. But at the same time, women shouldn't be doing that for publicity consistently the way how Lil Nas X is doing it too. You're gonna love who you're gonna love, but you're also gonna show yourself in a way to where it's just like it's already set. Like, don't make it more about your sexuality than it is your actual occupation. Okay, like let's say if you're a doctor, but then you're consistently touching people the wrong way. Like we get it, you're happy to be a doctor, but don't use your occupation as a way to be able to touch people a certain way that you couldn't be able to touch them when it wasn't because of your job. Same way in the music industry with Lil Nas X, don't try to make your sexuality the reason why that you're successful in the music industry. He was already successful with Old Town Road, and that was before he came out as gay. So don't try to make your sexuality like as the main reason why your music is successful when we should already be happy that you are who you are. We embrace that. But again, it comes a point where when does it become music? Is what I'm saying. That's my opinion on that. This was not to offend anyone. This was just me giving my personal opinion on that situation too. I speak for the lesbian, gay sides and the straight sides of all this too, because I don't want them being viewed as one sided to feel like they shouldn't be doing certain things. If they want to do it, that's fine. But we get it. If you're Lil Nas X's case. So I love you all. Thank you all for tuning in. And what was your thoughts? What are your thoughts on that? I want to hear everyone else's opinion on that. I love you all. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm gonna see you all later. Holla at me later. Yeah.